Hello, everyone, and welcome to the March edition of the St. Paul's Video Epistle. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad, and I'll be joined by Pastor Mark and Deacon Susan in a little while. Wanted to first say thank you very much for all of you who helped make our recent Family Promise Week a success. Thanks to you and your stewardship, we were able to change the lives of three families who are going from homelessness to new chapters in their lives, and it's because of you they knew that Christ was present in their lives. So thank you very much. Now, we have a lot of things going on this month, and it's actually starting this Sunday, March the 5th. It's the first breakfast Sunday, and so we will have breakfast together at 10 a.m. between our services. So we look forward to having the breakfast boys making us a great breakfast, and we look forward to seeing you there as well. Don't forget that during the season of Lent, we will continue our Journey Bible studies. The Journey Bible studies will be at 11 and 6 p.m. every Wednesday, and we'll be alternating between Old Testament and New Testament books. So we invite you to join us when you can, and also make sure that you let us know where you are in your personal journey. We already know of some people who've already read the entire Bible, and we're very impressed. So we want to make sure that you tell us where you are, and you can share with us your stories about how you have read God's stories. Also, we have a midweek Lenten service every Wednesday at 12:15 here in the sanctuary. It's a service of word and prayer, and it's about 30 minutes in length. We have a small reflection, we have moments of silence and prayer, and we also have Holy Communion. So, if you have a break during the midday, come and join us for that rest and that moment to recharge your batteries for our busy lives. And don't forget that on March the 12th is our Mother Hubbard's Cupboard Sunday. And that's the day that we ask you to bring in donations for this wonderful nonprofit group that helps people who are dealing with homeless and also food insecurity situations. So don't forget the 12th to join us. And we have a fully staffed nursery. So if you have children and you need to have them over in the nursery, we have someone there named Miss Brittany who takes wonderful care of our kids. And we wanted to let you know that we are raring to go for the nursery now during worship times. That'll do it for me right now. I'm going to invite my tag team partner, Pastor Mark, to come over. He's going to tell you a little bit more about this month of Lent.
Thank you, Pastor Jonathan. As most of you have heard or know, traditionally Lent has been a time that people of faith choose to give something up. It might be something like no chocolate for 40 days, or maybe giving up alcohol or red meat or something like that. A lot of times, though, really it's not exactly giving up something when you're just using Lent as an excuse to do something you wanted to do already. So let me offer a little bit of a different take or a little different alternative to that. And that is, let's think of Lent this year as something that we can add something to, rather than giving up something you can add. And now it's certainly true that by adding something, you may be giving up something else or reducing the time commitments to other things. But let's think about what we can add as part of our Lenten discipline. Well, with our Journey Through the Bible study going on this year, some of you have already added Bible readings, and we keep encouraging the rest of you, all of you, to start at any time. We have guides to help you. But here's some other things. You might try just spending some more time listening to a friend or a relative, spending that kind of time together. Maybe you could offer some of your own time volunteering at a food bank like Mother Hubbard's Cupboard or Nourish NC. There's always opportunities to volunteer for Habitat for Humanity or really any kind of charity of your choice. And of course, we can always use a lot of help here at St. Paul's. Many options. Some folks have actually joined the choir for this Lenten period, something that they've offered to do. But whether it's altar guild, choir, men in mission, fellowship events, Sunday school, or children's church assistance, or maybe helping to live stream our services here at St. Paul's once a month, there's a long list of things that you can add to your Lenten experience, and maybe you want to carry it on past Lent. Now, this list is not meant to be all-inclusive. If you want to find out more about any particular ministry I've mentioned or that you have read about or heard about, just let us know, and we will put you in touch with just the right persons here at St. Paul's. Just the other day, I took a photo of a well-pruned crepe myrtle next to our church, ready now to branch out as spring lengthens. Way up at the top of the frame, in this corner, you can see the cross bearing down, looking down ahead of us, reminding us of where our Lenten journey is going. And it also reminds me that a tree is strongest when its many branches are reaching out in all directions, collecting and nurturing the trunk and the roots. I encourage all of you to help add another branch to our church this Lent and our community by adding something. So add something to your life this Lent. You'll be glad you did. Over to you, Deacon Susan.
Thanks, Pastor Mark. For those of you who have children in school, you might be learning about Read Across America Week going on right now. Well, this is a perfect opportunity for your family to read the Bible together. Not only do we have the adult journey through the Bible that Pastor Mark and Pastor Jonathan have spoke about, but we have a Journey Through the Bible for Kids program available. If you head to our St. Paul's website or check out my weekly emails, you will be able to see which Bible story we are focusing on every week. And I encourage you to read at home with your families together this Lent. Also this Lent, we have Lenten kits available just to help you do that and to grow closer with God. We have purple bags available for our toddlers and elementary students. If you haven't gotten one, make sure you pick one up. We have books for our high school students, and our middle school students also were given devotionals this past week in confirmation. Our Sunday school class this month meets on the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th, where we focus on a Bible story each week that corresponds with the Journey Through the Bible for Kids program. Our confirmation class meets on the 12th, and our middle schoolers will be headed to Camp Agape at the end of the month for a retreat on the 24th through the 26th. And I am excited to say that we have a new youth space. As of this morning, we have a new youth space upstairs in Kiever Hall. Our teens will be able to make it their own, and we will have youth group on Sunday, March 19th to kick off the time in our new space. On this Sunday, March 5th, we have a wonderful opportunity to learn about camp this summer. We are bringing Lutheridge to us for day camp in July, and we have a friend of Lutheridge coming to help our children learn about camp. She'll be with us during Children's Church, and she will be speaking about Lutheridge during our worship service. As for camp, day camp, registrations are open. You can find your registration form in the church narthex or contact me. Camp will be July 24th through the 28th here at St. Paul's, Monday through Friday. As a save the date, our Easter egg hunt will be on April 8th at 10 a.m. here at St. Paul's. And it is time for donations. For those of you who love supporting our children at Easter, we would love your donations of candy and trinkets that can fit in our small Easter eggs. We have a few jumbo ones, but most of them are the small ones. If you need size information, contact me, but mostly it's mini bars of candy. And finally, this weekend, March 5th, during breakfast, you are invited to sign cards for our college students. Every year, we send notes of love to our students, and this year, we would like you to sign your name, sign a note of encouragement, and they will be mailed off soon. They will be available in Kiever Hall during breakfast. Well, I believe that's it. So, Pastor Jonathan, Pastor Mark.
Thanks a lot, Deacon Susan. I want to give a special shout out to Deacon Susan and for the Children's Church, because each and every week my children bring home some wonderful artwork and things that they have done during that time together and that time of fellowship with the other kids. And so I want to say thank you very much for that hard work I also want to say thank you to Pastor Mark for all the hard work he's been doing for the Journey Bible Study. See, this is not something that we need to do. This is something we want to do, and we want to do it with you. So please join us for this Bible journey because it's an exciting time to read God's Word together. And thank you so much for all of you for watching this video epistle and also for all the ways that you give to this church financially, your time, your talent. Everything that you do is making St. Paul's the place to be when it comes to worship and also spreading the love of Christ throughout Wilmington. And we invite you to be here each and every week here at St. Paul's Lutheran Church, where all means all.